restless wind. RVs lined up, dreams inside. Suey's pitch cuts deep, can't hide. Friday fallout, what's it all about? Wheels keep turning, no shadow of doubt. Campfire nights, sold on a dream. Friday fallout, tearing at the seams. Raiding dirt roads under the sun. Summer spots where the wild things run. Suey's grin pulls you in close, selling you the thing you need the most. Shiny sailors, lost highway. Where do we park today? Friday fallout, what's it all about? Wheels keep turning, no shadow of doubt. Campfire nights, sold on a dream. Friday fallout, tearing at the seams. Got me chasing stars under endless skies, tangled in the stories that Surrey buys. Maps unfolded, but the road's unclear. Friday fallout, pulling me near.
It's like, my dad said you guys are doing this because it's what you want to do. And I'm like, dude, totally out of context, not appropriate. I was like, that's not what I was saying. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to do my background. Sorry. Cowboy Week, right?
You could be a cowboy. You could be a space cowboy. Whatever else is in that song. The
Rhinestones.
Cookie Monster. What the fuck?
Don't guess which one you are, but if you had to guess which one you are, which one do you
Oh,
think it is?
I could never guess on this. It's just it's so, it's
You could be either one of them, though.
Yeah.
You never know.
I got Ben
I'm sick.
Savage's hair with, or wait, which one's which? I don't know. I got Ryder's hair with Ben Savage's mustache.
I didn't want to make you Ryder though, because that wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be fair. You are Spin Savage.
Anyways, welcome to the Friday Fallout, everybody. Yeah, I'm tired. I've got the colonoscopy on Monday, and I started the diet because you have to do like the low fiber, you know. And I
Sure.
didn't realize like how much fiber actually makes a difference. But I feel like I'm anemic or whatever it is, you know. Like,
Just craving sustenance. Yeah.
yeah, it's cool though because like they give me a list of shit you can eat, right? And
Sure.
like bacon's on there, so for the next 2 days, I'm planning on eating. I ate bacon last night. I ate bacon
Yeah.
for breakfast. I ate bacon
Okay.
for. I made bacon and rice for lunch. You know?
It's like you found a glitch in the Matrix. You're like, well, I could just eat a shit ton of bacon.
Yeah,
That'll be
that's all I'm
fine.
doing. I'm just hoping,
that's
you know,
fine.
it just explodes.
That's rad. I'm eating tonight on the show. I do this from time to time. I'm going to be having watermelon cucumber salad with mint and some honey lime glazed chicken that's burnt. So
I like how
I eat
Ernest-
healthy.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, what?
I like how Ernest Chat says, I'm going to grow my hair out and part it down the middle, going to bring that look back. Like I'm not, what am I, fucking chopped liver here, Ern? Fuck you, man.
Dude, you're looking at it live and
Yeah.
direct.
Wow.
Right in your face. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. He's going to bring it back though. And you're just going to be like, I was the first. Dude.
Yeah, they're going to be like, oh, look at Vandal. He's copying Ern. What a loser.
Mhm.
And then Ern's going to be over here, you know, he's going to be like, sorry, I'm trying to get like true to size. And he's like, what's up, guys?
Me first. Me first.
Here's a
That's
link
good
in a
size.
Discord.
What the? I didn't put one.
But anyways, welcome to the
Yeah.
show. We've got stuff planned. We got things going on. We'll talk about stuff, get into things. But yeah. Anyways, what's up, Sewer Rug?
Oh man, I'm so excited for your week because you had to deal with that shit and that view. But I want to talk about two things first. My week, fuck my 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, dude. So I found a new phobia, and folks, let me tell you, I've seen some gruesome stuff in my life, like 2 deaths in front of me and one person like dead, like yep, done. That doesn't phase me like this new phobia. I got a new. I sliced my hand open a couple years ago doing some tile work, being Mr. Safety with hearing and eye protection and stuff, and it landed. Either way, I had to get stitched up a bunch, and it was really fucking traumatic for me because now my pinky only spreads so far. So, I was at the mechanics last Sunday, and he's putting in my dude. I could only so far. It's like a baby split. I'm at the mechanics, and he's putting in the stereo for me, and he rips his freaking thumbnail in half. And it just and I get out of the car and I like go walk the parking lot and I'm like lifting my shirt because I started sweating and I was in like so much pain. I was like, I gotta go get you a band-aid. So I like ran inside and like took a breath. I'm like, what the fuck's happening? And then I brought it back to him. I'm like, put this on, don't let me see anything. So I can't handle appendage pain. Like watching someone go through like finger or hand or foot stuff through the fucking roof. And just to like close the deal, this week I'm in my bedroom with Jess and she's like finishing cleaning up her side of the bedroom.
Yeah.
And she just winces. She's like, I'm like, what? And she's like, I gotta sit down. I'm like, okay. And have you ever seen a beading needle? Like for beads, for doing beads? They're like 3 inches long, really thin. And so she's like, I stepped on a needle. Can you pull it out? I'm like, I can't move. And I'm laying in bed. And I was like, I cannot help you at all. I have problems with this. And I like started getting loud. She's like, all right, calm down. And I was like, maybe if you were crying or something, but since you're just like cool, like I gotta sit down, you're fine. Just pull it off. She's like, well, I'm wearing a sock. You know, can you get me scissors to cut off the sock? And I like text my kid. I was like, bring scissors, you know, like go around the bed and show them to mom. And so I didn't get anywhere near it, dude. I just like started, it's like pins and needles and sweating and just pain. And so she cuts off the sock and then she starts to pull and she's like, oh, it's in further than I thought. It's a long beading needle. So she thought it was a little guy and it ended up being like a 3-inch guy. And when she finished, it was from the top and the bottom of her foot.
Oh, you pulled up your foot. Okay.
Yeah, just to reference. Yeah, it was the top. It went through the top of her foot, and she was so cool about it. And I'm like, I'm getting warm just thinking about it. So basically, no hand or foot trauma for Matt. Can't handle it. Not a fan. Another thing I wanted to say is finally got my wireless mic for work. I've been excited about this for a while and like picking the right one. So I got a really fancy one with the little fuzzy tip on it, and I chose purple because it's cooler than black. And so I wanted to, test it out. I tested it on Saturday. Thought it was awesome. I was like, great. I'm going to use it on my first job Monday morning. It's going to be great. Well, I have this thing where I like stay up till like 4 and then sleep until noon, and so I'm late to my first job, and the seller's there, and he's like this New York guy that was living in the mountains in Colorado, which completely makes sense.
Yeah.
And he hated it there. He hated it there. He's like, we lasted a year. I'm fucking out of here. I can't do this, But anyways, I walk up and I'm like, hey, I'm the sewer guy and I'm late, but I know where the lockbox is. I'm supposed to put the key back in the door. You want me to handle that? He's like, you're the sewer guy. You don't got to worry about doors. It's no sewer in the door. I got it. Why don't you go do what you got to do? And I'm like, all right, great. So I go under his house. I find access. I come back to the car. I put on my wireless mic on my button up, my 2-button shirt, and I put the transmitter on the monitor and I'm all jazzed. And he walks up and he's like, what you got a microphone go for? And I was like, oh, for work. He's like, oh, sewer guy must get pretty lonely. I get it. You gotta talk to yourself. He was so fucking sly about it, dude. He won. I was like, yeah, it gets pretty lonely in the sewers. I'm gonna go record my. So I'm like a kid with a new haircut. Like I got brand new Velcro Jurassic Park shoes on Monday, and someone goes, "Dinosaurs are lame." It's like the same experience.
Did you take it off? Like, yeah.
I was like, yeah. I flipped it to my pocket. I was like, I'll put it on when I get there. First experience with my microphone I've been dreaming about for a month and a half, and he's like, must get pretty lonely in the sewers. I get it. Yeah, talk to yourself. That's good. This fucking guy, dude, he won. So foot and hand phobias and microphone fun. That's what I got. Yeah. What about you?
I would say, well, I was gonna save it for later, but you guys know, at work, I talk shit to customers that are shitty, and stuff like that. So sometimes when like you order shit from us, if you use PayPal, we're trying to figure out, it doesn't translate everything that you put in the order. So if you put like special notes or your color choices for certain things, so when you buy a certain type of decal, it's a single color vinyl. It's cut out of the material. It's not printed or anything. So you have to select the color. So a lot of times people pay with that shit and it doesn't transfer. So I send an email, like, hey, sorry for the hassle, blah blah blah. So anyways, I'll throw it up here for you guys, so you guys could see it. So I submit this guy. His name's Matthew. So I blocked out his name. I was like, hey, Matthew, on your order, blah, blah, blah. This is to import your color choice for the Spider-Man Spider decal. Because he had a spider and then a couple other Spider-Man designs. And I was like, would you please let me know the color you'd want? And, we'll get it going for you. So he responded back, the Spider-Man stickers, red, just look like they look on your website. Just like Spider-Man looks. And then, I was like, okay, I didn't ask that one. But anyways, then he responded again. The spider symbol, I want black. The 3 Spider-Man face decals, they look on the website, red. So I was like, okay, cool. And here's my thing. I feel like I'm going to annoy you if I say anything, but you gave me your answer. So I'm like, okay, cool. Fix it. Get the order all fixed up. Ship that shit out. That's it. And on the way to go. So anyways, we're a small team. So a lot of times I don't see emails come in or whatever. So then he responded back to himself on my email. And so we have this little thing on the emails. Oh, by the way, I got promoted to supervisor, got a raise and some extra vacation. Anyways, so
you have little clappy hands.
Yeah.
Little...
So, anyways, we have these little happy face, sad face. It's like, how was our service? Happy face, sad face. And if it's usually someone I know it's gonna be a problem, I'll delete that shit because it's text. I just delete it. And all that stuff. Yeah. I'm not trying to juice my numbers. I don't really care, but I'm not going to give someone the benefit, you know what I mean? Or the satisfaction. So anyways, I didn't think anything of it. Go to fix his fucking shit, got it all printed. Later, the next day, I saw that he emailed back, so I opened it up, and then he gave me a sad face. And he had to go back to that email to give me a sad face, and then he writes, never received the response to the question you asked me. Did you understand my answer? Is it okay? Or you understand what I want? Let's see. Did you get my order straightened out? Horrible communication. So I responded back, and I was like, Matthew, I did. I uploaded your order and it shipped. If I did not understand, I would have reached out. Thought it was common sense that and did not want to waste your time with another email that needed no response. Pretty confident you stating the colors you wanted is easy to understand, but I guess not. Hope your night gets better, Chris. You know, I'm a fucking dickhead. Whatever. I don't care.
Well, the guy was like, I want Spider-Man red. Yeah, I think we all do.
Yeah.
I think we all do. You're not alone there, bud.
So he's all angry and shit like that. So after I sent that email, you know, and that was right before I left for the day, you know, and I don't check work emails at home or anything like that, you know. I'm an hourly employee, you know what I mean? So anyways, I go to work the next day, and of course he responded to it. And so he was like, I hope you learn better communication skills rather than my night get better. What a horrible customer care thing to say. When you reach out to a customer with a question on their order, you respond back with okay or thank you. So the customer knows you understand the order you had a question about. But instead, I get you. I can't wait to leave a review on your website's customer service. So I responded, okay, thank you. Feel better now? I look forward to deleting your review. Hope you have the day you deserve, Chris. But yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah. That's about it, you know.
That's about it. No, you also had a.
No, that's Monday. That's this Monday.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yeah. So I've started the diet on it a couple days early. You know, and so I'm eating low fiber foods. I didn't realize how much I need fiber, bro. Like, it's bad. Like, I didn't poop for the last, like, 3 days until, like, today, and I was, like, having, like, hot sweats and all this shit, you know? And I'm like, fuck, man. And I'm like, I can't poop and all this and, like, and all that. So anyways, this morning I go to work, you know, and I've been feeling, like, a little sick, but I'm like, I'm doing this fucking thing Monday. I'm not rescheduling this. I'm not gonna fucking, you know, I'm going whether, like, if I had fucking COVID, I'd be going. I don't care. You're going in my butt, not my mouth. Anyway, anyways. So, like, yesterday and today, you know, all I've eaten was, like, bacon and shit. And then I go on Monday to do it. And so
Because bacon's low fiber.
it was on the list. So, like, you know.
Okay, hold on. Did you get a whole list and you're like, bacon, done?
Well,
Like,
I got bacon and saltine crackers. And then they said bread.
Okay.
And then, like, they were like, oh, meats. And then, like, they're like cheese. So I got, like, you know, mozzarella sticks for the air fryer. So. But I meal prep. I'm not even joking. I cooked, like, 8 pounds of bacon last night. And in the air fryer, which, if you guys have it, fucking, it's delicious. Super crispy, you know, and then I fucking pre-made, like, meal prepped it for, like, the next couple days of just, like, bacon and shit. So yeah, anyways, like what Tucky said,
microwave air fryer bacon. That's what you're gonna do.
Basically. Yeah.
That's
On
cool.
Sunday though, I can only have liquid, so I got a big ass jug of beef broth, you know, and I'm gonna put a straw in it, you know, all that stuff.
There you go.
But let's go ahead and hit chat real quick, and then we'll get to the rub down and all that. We've been yapping. We be some yappers. Delane's here. Ian's here. Ern spelled his name wrong. He spelled it umph. Ben is here. Colorado just called us nerds a while ago. Let's see. V8 says, why are they in the wrong spot? Shut up, V8. Ern says, I'm going to grow my hair apart. Oh, yeah, we talked about that. Shay's here. Delane said, I had bacon in bed. It was glorious. Delane, Wintucky says, happy Friday Fallout, y'all. I hope everyone's having a good tonight. Good to see you, Wintucky. Hope you're feeling better. Ern said, I meant bring the look back for me. I had that haircut in middle school. Oh, so I didn't have the haircut in middle school? Well, the Friday Ern
Never
show.
follows.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. Let's see. V8 says, put the bacon in a tortilla with hash browns, eggs, and cheese. That's literally a breakfast burrito. Like,
that's fiber too. That's the things you're not allowed to have.
You can't eat tortillas. But you can eat cheese. Apparently, cheese is low residue, apparently.
White cheese is better for this situation, yeah. If you do an aged cheese or a white cheese, you're better. So, like, get some feta. It's better.
Oh, God. Let's see.
Yeah, I got feta. Why not? It's for my dad.
Unlike your childhood, your dad's here. Let's see. V8. Kentucky's here. Let's see. Ern says, I smashed the top of my hand on a corner. Oh, wait. What Tucky said. He has to go into get his reversal surgery for his shoulder in November. So, there's that. Shay says, I cannot look at blood. And so, she can't look at blood. So, like, don't throw up the bloods.
I could do it. I'm not going to do it, but I could do it really fast and really, it's like natural.
Are you going to bring up your
But
toes again?
I don't know with my pinky if it's gonna affect the whole movement thing though. So I'm not gonna try it, but I could just real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't. Let's see. Jay says, "Wait
Safety,
till you see
safety
my
first.
finger talk tomorrow."
Yeah, see, that's the mechanic that sliced the thumb and was like, just rip it in half, and like it was
Yeah.
panic, dude. I hate that.
I remember
don't
I was
wanna-
like 7
it's
years
hot.
old, and I had like a bicycle on it's upside down, and I spinning it, and I went to
Oh
stop it,
yeah.
and it ripped the fingernail off, and I was like, "Ah!"
Oh, come on, dude.
Sorry,
That's the
sorry.
kind of
Sorry.
yeah. Yeah, that's good. I got a phobia. All right. It's not even death. I'm not afraid.
Let's see. V8 has a liver ultrasound in a few weeks. Oh man, I don't know what that means, but hopefully it's a boy. Right?
Does
That's
it
what
bleed when the nail comes off?
a little bit. It just hurts a lot,
It's just soft skin.
and then
huh?
it's all gushy.
Oh God.
Like you ever
dude,
squeeze a
no.
Mike and Ike? You ever squeeze a Mike and Ike?
Yeah, come
Yeah,
on.
kind of like that. Sorry.
It's the same
Uh,
thing with people chewing ice. I'm getting those chills.
Ern got hit for a $2,200 fraudulent charges yesterday on his debit card. Oh my god.
Not fraudulent, Earn. Thank you for the new bed. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, we're good. We're good. I needed it.
Let's see. Mark says, if I had known I'd live this long, I would have taken better care of myself. I think that's everybody's mantra when they get to this age. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have like drink protein shakes
just-
for a whole year, whatever. Let's
I
see.
drink some
Shay,
cool shake.
sorry, yeah. Shay says, I would have said sounds like a you problem. Ern says, I hope you have the day you deserve is golden. Let's see. When Tucky said that's what she said, Vandal want to stop about going to my butt. Ern says this Monday Vandal goes ass to mouth. Here's the thing, I'm gonna ask if I can get the video, and if I can, we're gonna.
I'll
use it.
review it, see if there's any damage. If you'd like, I'll review.
I'm like, I
I
got a
reviews-
friend. I got a friend.
in the industry. I review
see.
secondary films for free. Just saying.
Yeah. Delane says his salt intake this week's going to be through the roof, or he is. I did blood tests a while ago, and they said I'm low on salt, and I cover everything in salt, so I don't know. Let's see. Shay says waiting on the high blood pressure update from Vandal next week. Maybe I'll just die. Don't get my hopes up.
Dude, we all got dreams.
Yeah. Ern says lime gel is the best because Delane said I can't have anything red or purple. Yeah, I can only get like light colored shit apparently. I was thinking though, like if they put me in like an MRI machine, shove my ass full of like popcorn kernels, and then have popcorn flying out of my butt when they stick the camera in. Whatever.
That'd be
And
like
then-
Rip Taylor type shit. Real festive.
And then Delane says Suey should watch Scarred on MTV. And then V8 says it means they're looking at the liver, check for tumors. Oh. Never heard of her. Liver, never heard of her. Anyways, I wrote down tonight.
What a-
Sorry, V8. I hope everything goes good. I really do. We got a rotten pizza
Hospital
from
episode. I mean,
yeah. We got a rotten pizza from Sewer Rug.
don't tell people
I already did my customer service. We didn't even do the bumper. I have a segment called Would Ern Live Here? We have a segment from Sewer Rug called Tall Tales. I have another segment called Glamping. Then Suey's going to sell you something, and then some boat parts. So, yeah, that's it. Oh, wait. I have a bumper for Rub Down. What am I thinking? All right, Rub
Do
Down,
it.
bumpers down.
that. I don't have a rotten pizza.
I just figured. I just assumed.
I don't have one.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do my salad because I'm
what's
eating it right
what's
now.
your salad?
It's a quick rotten pizza, an unplanned, unprepped rotten pizza. It's a salad. I'm eating watermelon, cucumber, mint, garlic, olive oil, lime juice from the lime zest, and a little salt and pepper. And this is a good salad, especially if you need to get things moving, huh? You know what I'm saying, Vandal? It's
Yeah,
different.
I wish I did.
It's like chewing watermelon gum because it's minty and watermelon. The hard part is finding a ripe watermelon. You gotta know.
Yeah,
the
but the
one.
pepper, like that doesn't.
No, it's sweet and savory, right? So
I
it
guess.
creates that your mommy or whatever it's called. It makes it delicious.
Mommy.
Your mom, whose mommy? I don't know. But the point is my Rotten Pizza reviews on watermelon cucumber salad, and that was the quickest review I've ever given. I'm gonna eat it now. It's delicious.
So do you take the skin off the watermelon, or do you leave it on like when you do like a potato salad?
You have to like shave it like a dome
Oh, really?
with a knife. Yeah, yeah. You get rid of all the rind, man. Just the good juicy stuff. And get an English cucumber. They're longer, they're thinner, so you don't get that weird like, oh, this is so much cucumber. And I quarter my cucumbers too because I hate cucumbers. So I make them real tiny.
Yeah, but you don't shave the cucumber. You just shave the watermelon. That sounds racist.
You gotta pick and choose. You know, I like a wrinkly skin, but I don't like a crusty skin. So I won't do the rind, but I'll do
Okay.
the pickled cucumber look. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
aesthetic.
What would you rate it?
Um, 6
6? Okay.
out of I don't know because I kind of like it in the beginning, but it's not my favorite at the end.
Delane said, "Did you put any cheese in there?" And it seems like it would be delicious with a balsamic. Oh, balsamic. Sorry.
Dude, I normally make a balsamic glaze for it. She's right. I normally just do a balsamic reduction in a pan real quick, but I didn't have time. But yeah, I'm gonna put some feta. That makes it better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, what? Yeah. So I'm gonna put some feta in there right now.
All right.
But
Well,
that's
while
it.
you're fattening it up, I'm gonna say hi to Paul Cole. He just joined in.
What up, Paul Cole?
Yeah.
Stay cloudy.
Yeah. Well, since we kind of skipped like the whole thing of all this stuff, let's just jump right into would Ern live here? I got a bumper.
Bump it up.
All right. So I scoured the internet. 5 minutes. I didn't even turn on incognito or anything. I was just like searching with one hand and clicking with the other. Anyways,
Living.
yeah, I leave the camera cover off, so if they really want to watch me, they're gonna fucking watch me. Anyways, and I found some places or some things, because like every time we see something weird, Ern's always like, "Oh, I could live in there." With someone in chat, be like, "Oh, Ern could live there," you know. So I've put some of this stuff on screen, and some of this stuff's pretty cool. Some of it's whatever you guys tell me. I guess Ern can tell us because he's here. But first up, we got this atomic camper.
Atomic, you say?
Yeah. When it
Sounds
pops up
really
on screen for you, I think it looks kind of cool. I think this is what they're going to use to go in my butt this Monday.
That is not a normal shaped camper. Yeah, that does look like a dongle. Why?
Yeah.
Why is it? I mean,
Is that
square
what it looks
footage.
like when you're putting it in the sewer?
No, that's the red pill. That's
Oh,
a
okay.
odd. That's a weird. That's not even an airstream. It's a ladybug. I would paint black dots on it and call it my ladybug.
I
It's
just
not
want to
atomic.
know, like, is that a real rocket engine on the back?
Well, here's the thing. When I was told Red Rocket, you get to see the Red Rocket as a kid, I thought we were going to the park and getting to climb up to. No, it was a whole different story.
That's the dog wiener.
Yeah. I learned the hard way, man. But this is atomic.
I like how
That
the
is-
window in the front curves like that. There's no way to fucking block it. Like,
Dude, I hope you have to sleep at one of the tips. So when you wake up, you hit your head and be like, oh, fucking atomic. Like every time. I wouldn't put my feet there either. I would keep my head there on purpose.
when Tucky says Ern probably has a big, beautiful house and a fancy car. He probably has a big, beautiful house.
Yeah. I went straight to talking heads. This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife. Dude, this thing is out of this world, though. Would Ern live here? I'd hope not. I know he's not like 6'8" teen, but I just feel like this is too short, too stout, too short
Too
and
small?
stout.
All right, well, then I
Too
guess
sh-
we'll have to do an upgrade. What
Mhm.
kills me on this is a curved door. How the fuck do you seal that? But anyways,
Yeah.
up next, since you said that one was too small, we'll see what you feel about this one.
Isn't the atomic one the one that Katy Perry just came out of? And she was like, "Look,
Don't
I
you
went
dare
to-"
disrespect the very first woman astronaut ever.
Oh, I didn't know the rules.
Yeah.
I didn't-
Sometimes do you ever feel like an astronaut in a giant dick floating in
Yeah.
the atmosphere?
I do.
Yeah. Kentucky, great song.
Like a Black Widow, baby. Isn't that her? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. V8 says, "Fuck, I take it camping." And the cool thing about this is it's green. You know, it's eco. It's friendly. You know.
It belongs in Oregon, dude, or Boulder. There's no room for it where me or Ern live. The roads are not paved for success with this one.
When Techie says, "Ern, don't talk about that. Don't talk about like. Don't talk like. Hold on. Don't." He said, "Ern, don't talk like that about Ern. It's not nice." Ern says he could camp in this. And then Delane said, "This is for sure where I'm going to live, on my scooter, not my bike." And I'm not lying to you. If I could find like one of these for my scooter, bye-bye, everybody.
So first off, I don't care how short you are. No one can sleep except standing up in this. I think you have to get strapped to the wall because I don't see it. Oh, well, maybe a lay down space up top, but it just looks so sleepy. The whole house does. It looks like it's too tired because it's on two tires on the back. It's too tired. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a mobile house. It's a
Yeah.
mobile house.
I
I'll
think
give you
this is
that.
what they call a condo in Pahrump. So up next, you know, since that, maybe not that. So you want a little bit more space. I got
Yeah.
this for you. This is like you know how they always say like there's an evil version of you and a good version of you.
Sure.
Apparently, this is the evil version of the dog van from Dumb and Dumber.
Okay, so this is like the Dilbert banger or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ern
oh,
says
shit.
sleeping like cone heads.
Schnarfle the Goffling. Dude. Okay, so this is like the Omega to the Alpha of the dog van.
Yeah.
It's the spayed and neutered edition. It's the alopecia style. I don't get why
Alopecia.
it's
Ern
so
said, "Is
smooth.
that made out of concrete?"
I don't think that engine's gonna breathe much. I don't know much about cars, but I know air is supposed to go in somewhere.
Yeah. When Techie
That
says
does-
fix the window and I'll take it, V8 says I'd smoke weed in that. I think this thing would smoke weed in you.
Yeah, I don't think you're going anywhere.
And what
One-
trips me out is like that's clearly a house window. Like that's not a car window on the side.
Yeah, it's got the up and down to it.
Yeah, like you could put a fucking AC unit in there. Ern said
Oh.
I'd smoke meth in that, so I guess Ern would live here. So there. You
I
go.
mean, if those days approach, I guess that's where he'd be. I'd put stained glass in that window or little bears and stuff, you know, that my kids colored. Yeah.
My favorite part is like the little eyebrows above the headlights. You know, like what is that? What is that for?
My favorite part is nothing. This looks just heavy. It looks awkward. It's. I think it gives the impression of concrete, but it's actually cardboard. You
Yeah.
know, like I don't think it's what it claims to be. Yeah, this is the doppelganger. This is the second hand, and it's just so square.
Ern says, "Well, I didn't smoke it." V8 says the grill's open, get plenty of air. I guess, yeah, because the window's open. So up next, this is kind of like a little bit for Ern and Wintucky because you know this is this kind of thing when it gets on screen for you guys. But you remember those RC cars back in like the '90s and like the early 2000s where it'd flip, but it could still keep going.
Oh yeah, never stop. Mine was called the Raptor.
Yeah, this kind of looks like that, but it's not. You know, like
I
imagine
hope
like.
this,
Sorry, go ahead.
no, just I hope this guy has small feet, so he's like compensating. Like,
Well, I want to know is like, do you take this in the water? Is that what the fucking wheels are for?
that's what I was gonna say. Amphibious. It must be because those are like propeller wheels.
Yeah.
Those are like Steamboat Willie. Like I'm getting down and deep. But I
Ern
don't
says
know.
that's amazing. Wintucky said slod. And then V8 says, fuck yeah, V-dub swamped. Ern says that's like the Kentucky Ballistics PT Cruiser. Delane says when it flips over, it's a different color VW bus on the other side.
Oh, cool. It's got a sparkly top.
My favorite part though is that they painted a bug on the side in front of those wheels.
Just in case you were wondering, yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely a bug.
You can sneak in. Yeah.
Would Ern live in this? Yes, I could see Ern living in this. I could see him stop by 7-Eleven, and every time he does, the owner's like, fuck, dude, that fucking bug is back. Where am I going to park this thing?
Well, I don't think he can only go. He can probably only go two places because he drives forward and backwards. There's no fucking turning in this.
Yeah,
thing.
there's no turn radius.
You have to go up a hill and flip over. You know what I mean? Like,
You make 3-point turns? Have you ever seen a 72-point turn? Like this, yeah, no turn radius whatsoever. It's fine.
V8 says these are mud tires. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a gynecologist. I wouldn't know.
That's a lot of mud. A
Yeah.
lot of mud.
Paul Cole says, "How's it supposed to turn? It doesn't turn. It just earns." Let's see. Delane says,
It's a win. We agree.
Delane says this is one of the vans that comes with a kitchen, and if so, how do you keep it from falling apart when it flips? Magnets.
How do they work? I don't know, but that's what it is.
V8 says it's tank drive. You slow one side down the turn. That would make sense to me. And then last on this one, I got this one right here. It's you guys be the judge. What you think this looks like, because it can either be like a pirate captain's cabin, or it could be a Hearst, like a Hearst but Ern style. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'm just not sure what to call this one. But definitely it looks like it's in like San Francisco or something, I'd guess.
I'm gonna get close. I gotta get close on this.
I can make it bigger here. Let me make it bigger.
Oh my gosh.
So my question though on this though is, would you ride in this with the bottle of caulking that they use to put it together still sitting on the sidewalk next to it?
Wood glue, son. Go get me wood glue. Dad, you always want wood glue. Wood glue. I'm gonna need a lot more.
And then are those like subs? Are there subs on the side? You know, subwoofers like.
It's viewing. It's a bay window. It's just a bay window.
Let's see. VA said that's a Westphalia. Shay says it's a Hobbit wagon. You know.
Shit. Oh shit.
Ern says it's on a wagon. I definitely live in that. Paul Cole says sewer rug worse Topanga. Woodtucky says he'd call it a Volvo. V8 says Ern smoked his first Pookie in that. And then Ern says my Volvo wagon was way bigger though. Delane says why'd the window fall open like that? And it's not is that a porthole? See, I don't know. I don't know. Like, is that where you add the slide? Like, so you could escape out of it? You know?
That's
like,
that's the my boyfriend's coming slide. Yeah. My boyfriend's coming. Go this way.
He doesn't see you sliding out the side.
Just
He doesn't hear you squeaking.
Yeah, you gotta and the whole car's fucking shaking.
Yeah. Well, I want to know if this one flips over, does it turn into a boat? Like, you know?
That's what the window's for water propulsion. Someone rows from there. There's another window on the other side, and you can just row from there.
Or if you just hit a speed bump going 30 miles an hour, are you fucking wheeling? You know, like.
I love all your consideration for Ern. Does he need amphibious or just road? Almost every car had options.
Yeah.
I love the style. I think the one that's going to be the winner is the Volkswagen. That's got to be the Ern Mobile, in my opinion. Ern, what say you? Because you're Ern, and you get to decide, I guess.
He said I had a 1980s box Volvo turbo wagon. Let's see. Yeah, it can't have that turbo. If it can't have that turbo, I don't know if I would have driven it at all. And then Paul Cole says an unluxury camper. Yeah.
Yeah.
V8 says now you got to worry about bed bugs and termites. That's the thing, man. I'm sure you'd be happy to have something chewing on your wood. It's probably been a while, V8. But anyways, that's been what Ern live here, you know. So got a little bit of glimpse into what Ern would do. You know, maybe he'd live in these things, maybe not. You know, thank you for joining for that.
Love
so
it.
after this, we have a segment from Sewer Rug, if he's ready. And
I'm always ready. What am I doing?
He's got some tall tales. Let me put up the bumper. Kentucky says, I see him driving / living in the Volva.
Live his life.
But all right, the bumper's down. You got something to tell us?
I got some Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper? I got some tall tales for you folks. 4 to be exact. 4 stories. Maybe some are fabricated. Maybe some are real. It's up to you to decide. As a matter of fact, it's up to you to decide which tale we're telling in the Tale of Tales. So let me go ahead and put up some photos to give you a reference here. And once again, I got a couple tales to tell. Some of them are real, some of them are not. I want you all to let me know. So I'm just going to put up some photos and you just tell me, do we want to hear this tale? Oh, by the way, these are all camping related tales. to go with the cowboy theme. We got this one. We got this one. Uh-huh. We got this one. And we got this one. Okay.
What scares me the most is like none of these photos are threatening. I just know that the story is going to be.
No, these are. I don't have any. They're all real. Some of them are real. They're not all real. Some of them are real, and that's what matters. I mean, we got this guy. We got this guy.
So Yogi Bear, Princess Toad, Canada, and then would Ern live here again?
This one was more decorative. I thought Ern would like the flowers.
It's very nice. It's very like I did this. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. So anyone in chat, if you got an idea of which one I should tell first, just put it in there so I can tell the story.
Delane says frogs, so there's a vote for the frogs. She's feeling
Let's
froggy.
go frogs. Let's go frogs first. Let's go frogs. Who first come, first serve. Okay, that's the kind of way this works here. All right, we're gonna call this the frog rain incident. In Oregon, a camping group thought they were caught in an ordinary thunderstorm. Wind, rain, lightning, nothing unusual. Then came the sound. Plop, 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 plop. At first, they thought it was hail hitting their tents until one guy kind of screamed, "That's a frog!" Dozens of tiny frogs were being, pelted down onto their campsites, splashing into puddles on the campsite, bouncing off tents, and landing in drinks and stuff. It was chaos. Anyways, the storm stopped as quickly as it started, and the frogs, dazed but unharmed, hopped away by the time the campgroundsmen came back to their campsite. Like nothing happened. To this day, the campers still hold to the story, but rangers say no proof.
So it was just raining frogs.
It rained frogs for a minute. Yeah, on these campers. Bunch of frogs raining down. So either I fabricated this story or it's really frogs from heaven, I don't know if that's a religious thing or not. I don't know if it's toads or leeches or something, but I think there is a random frog
I think that
story.
was like the Egypt thing, right? When Moses and then he had like
Wasn't that cats? Wasn't it
Rafiki
cat?
the roof or something.
Yeah, I think it was cats.
Yeah.
Either way, chat, you decide. Is that a real frog tale or did I just... With that said, we got 3 more. We got a bear.
Delane
We
says
got-
true. Shay says true. Paul says I don't miss cocaine, you fucking quitter. V8
Okay.
says there's plenty of documented raining frog incidents.
Huh.
Ern says frogs were one of the plagues. I thought that was the locusts.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like,
Yeah.
who knows? Who knows?
So what's the answer?
I just made up that story. I
Oh.
just thought Oregon would sound believable for frogs. There's a bunch of slugs and frogs out there. It's gross. Ugh. Ugh.
Ern says, but yeah, it rains frogs kind of a lot. I guess it's real then.
Okay, so yeah, everyone's right, and I made up a story that is actually real. Look at me go, making up real stories.
Yeah. Let's see. V8's voted Canada for the next one.
Okay. All right, Jack. We're calling this one the Phantom Pancake Flipper. At a crowded family campground in Yosemite National Park, people started whispering about the smell of pancakes in the early morning. One family swore they woke up to a perfectly stacked plate of sitting outside their tent, golden brown, fluffy, still steaming, but with no footprints, no sign of anyone ever having being there that night. Another camper said they saw the same thing, pancakes left by some unseen chef, syrup drizzled all over the top like a dinner special. In total, there were over 6 campsites that were visited by the unknown pancake pariah, but no evidence of where they came from was ever found. Now, locals joke about Flappy Jack, the ghost of lumberjacks who loves feeding campers at dawn. Some folks laugh at it off, but others, they won't go near that campground without bringing their own pancake mix just in case. So, spooky cakes, or did I Make
Did
this
you get
one up.
flapjacked?
Yeah, have you been jacked, Flap?
Wait, what?
You heard the story.
So,
So yeah,
V8.
that's
Sorry, go ahead.
yeah. No, I mean, no
V-
one found evidence. That's the thing.
So V8 says it's true.
Okay.
And V8 also said Yosemite is fucking weird. From what I've heard, it is. I've never been.
Hmm.
I've never watched the Earth bust a nut all over itself or whatever the fountain's called.
I went. Oh yeah, yeah. Explosions, erosions. I watched. I went to a wedding there.
For like a deer or something?
No, my dad.
Oh, okay.
My dad got married under a waterfall in Yosemite. No big deal. It's no big deal. It happens.
Ern
Yeah.
says, who uses pancake mix? Paul Cole says, waffles are better.
Okay.
Corporate
opinion?
Jason says, Flappy Jacks. Welcome, Jason.
Corporate Jason making the rounds, dude.
Yeah, he's getting around. He's just like my
Yeah.
mom.
Hey now.
I'm gonna say it's real. No, yeah, I'll say it's real. Because
think it's
pancakes
real?
are, yeah.
So you think some mysterious chef camper was doling out cakes and not telling anybody? Just like, hey, wake up and eat these random cakes in front of your tent?
Yeah, I mean, like V8 said, it's weird there, and so I'm just gonna take his word for it.
It is weird there. And by the way, I just fooled you and B8. Fake, Jack, Flap, Pack. That's the stack. It's fake.
Oh, okay.
Made it up. I tricked you. I tricked you and B8. We're down to 2, folks. We got 2 tall tales left. We got this guy and we got this guy.
Well, Mark said he liked the truck, so we could do the truck next.
Well, let's do the truck then. The Mystery Radio Station. Some campers in Arizona desert swore they were losing their minds when every night around 2 a.m., faint music drifted across their sight. Not guitar strumming or nearby campers, but old-timey swing music, like something out of the 1940s. And not just music, there were commercials. All right, it gets weird. All right. There was ads for things that were not really products. No one had ever heard of like Professor O'Malley's Miracle Lather Soap and a car company that never existed. Then finally, they tracked down the source of the sounds to a rusted out car half buried in the bush. The radio was dead, but the antenna still stood tall. Rangers claimed it was probably picking up stray AM frequencies bouncing off the mountains. The campers weren't so sure. They swore the ads were for products they had never existed.
You glitched a little bit too when you were saying that part, so it's perfect.
Yeah, it was a little scary, huh? A little intimidating. Is this a real thing? Are people hearing foreign commercials from the 40s? A signal bounced off a different planet? Coming to this old antenna in Ern's new vehicle?
V8 says fake, and then Paul Cole says, Sewer, I'm leaving pancakes on your doorstep tomorrow. So he's going to put his butt cheeks on your doorstep.
No. No pancakes on my doorstep. My dogs will eat them.
Ern's sharing recipes. He said flour, egg, floof powder, milk, sugar. What the fuck is floof powder? Is that like...
Ern, we know not to buy pancake mix. That's why it was a fake story. I had to make someone the villain. Stop it.
I'm going to say maybe it's real. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. On the premise of antennas pick up swing music and commercials that never existed.
I mean, I'm no electrician or nothing. I figured you probably have to have power. And if it's like an old ass car and it's buried, there's probably none. But I don't know. Like, 5G internet or something.
Professor O'Malley's Miracle Lather Soap. You think that was just an imaginatory product, but yet there was a commercial for it on this radio station?
Paul Cole says fake, but yay, Halloween. Delane says fake.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty mixed right now. I'm saying it's real and everyone else is saying it's fake.
Well,
it's like 50-50.
You'd be correct. Way to go with your conspiracies. It's actually real. It's real. It's a real story.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a real story.
Real E.
Oh, really? O'Malley's real-time realies, which leaves us with one last tall tale. Okay. The bear who stole the cooler. It was supposed to be a normal camp out in the Rockies. Campfire, beer, s'mores, and sleeping bags that barely kept you warm. But when the group unzipped their tents in the morning, the entire cooler was gone. Not just rummaged through, missing. For a few hours, everyone was pointing fingers, thinking about another camper who swiped it, maybe. Then, about 300 feet into the trees, they observed it. A lid snapped off, claw marks across the panel, and drag lines through the dirt like someone pulled the body into the woods. The kicker? A massive bear. Turd nearby. Crammed with half melted marshmallows and pieces of hot dog buns. The bear had himself in the midnight. All you can eat buffet and then left the evidence behind. Even better. 300 yards from there. Bear, drunken, leaning against a tree. Claws still into beer cans. Just sipping it. Sipping the beer cans from his claws into his mouth. Having a blast, getting smashed on your supply. So, did this Rockies bear steal the beer? Did this Rockies bear come from the land of make-believe? Did he take the picnic basket?
The picnic basket. Corporate says, Jason says it's a real story. V8 says true. Delane says real. Bears are great. And like when you said the beer can still stuck on the claws, you know, and he's drinking it. I just imagine Stone Cold Steve Bairston. You know what I mean? Like,
hell yeah, bear. Yeah.
Yeah. Ern says it's true. Paul Cole says don't leave your cooler outside. Put it in the car. So then he steals your car and the cooler.
Great. Now it's a driving bear.
Paul Cole says it's true. I'm going with true on this with the fucking claws and the beer. You know what I mean? And then like the marshmallows and the poop. I've been there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Owl pellets. We've all dissected them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Apples, whatever you said. Jay said always put your cooler in the vehicle. So have you gone camping somewhere where there's bears? Like, is that a thing? Like, is that what normal people do?
Black bears. Dude, I live like 15 miles from black bears. Black bears are kind of scared of you, though. You just, hey, bear! You know, that's where the hey, bear comes from. Black bears. Grizzlies, you're dead. You're going to die. Don't camp with grizzlies. But yeah, black bears.
Oh, okay. Mark says, I get bears at my house. Lots of fun. I think that's a different kind of bear, but, you know.
He's fuzzy. What do you mean fuzzy?
Like the bondage
like
bears? Yeah.
I just want to say, Chad, I'm really proud of you and Vandal because you all got it right. Your story is real. From the Rockies. Real things happen. That's been Tall Tales.
All right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Quick segments.
Ern says they have black bears, but not many, but they're around. Jay says in Colorado, we live with the bears. I've been to Colorado. I didn't see a bear. I don't know.
Not at Casa Bonita. Well, no, there's a man bear pig. But not normally.
Did I tell you guys about when we went to Casa Bonita, what happened? Like, so my friend Callie was like, oh, like you're going to love it. Cause like I always, you know, the South Park show, obviously I'm not from there. Yeah. And then so like, oh yeah, like the divers and all that's real and all that, you know, and she's from like a well-off family. And I mean, like, you know, top 1% kind of family, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So anyways, you know, you throwing people money usually gets you what you want with her. And so I was like, you know, so we go stoned, you know, and that was back before weed was legal here and shit. So it's been a while and all that stuff. So we hit the dispensary and I saw like, what are they called? The granolas or whatever, doing the shrooms on the sidewalks and shit.
Oh yeah.
Or whatever, you know? And then, so we go to Casa Bonita and we go to get the food and like, at the time, you know, it was back when before the South Park guys took it over or whatever. And it was like a conveyor belt of enchilada, taco salad, enchilada, taco salad, you know, whatever that is. You know, and you just grab your plate. And they asked me what you want to eat, and I was like, "Oh, this looks good." And then they're like, "Taco salad." I was like, "Oh, okay." You know.
Thanks for letting me choose nothing.
So I grabbed their food and like, you know, grab my food, and then the guy, the hostess guy or whatever, host, I guess, hostess is chicks. Like I don't know, I don't judge.
Give or take.
Anyways,
sure.
Yeah. He was like, oh, like, and she was like, oh, this is his first time here, you know, blah blah blah. We'd like a really good spot to sit, you know, or whatever. And she pulled out like $40 and was like, you know, handed it to him. He's like, oh yeah, I got you, no problem. And I was like, okay, like, yeah, money bags over here, you know. So it's me, her, Miles, Alicia, and I can't remember the other guy. So we go, you know, and they're like walking us through. You know, it's got the weird stairs. It's like you're going to an outdoor fucking a fair, but it's inside and it smells like a pool. You know, and it's all gross. So we go up there and he puts us all the way up in the castle, like the princess castle thing, against the fucking wall. You couldn't see none of the diving stuff.
It's really tall up here. Great. I can't see any of the cool shit.
But yeah, so that was my experience with Caspania. But anyways,
I haven't been. I live
Never.
10 minutes from it. I live 10 minutes from it.
Oh really? Oh shit.
Yeah. Never been. Yeah, I live on the street, the longest street in the United States of America. I live off of that street, and it's a kind of a rough street when you get east. I'm on the west side of it, but still,
Okay.
it's a rough
You're on
street.
the white side. Gotcha. I didn't say it. You did. Let's go glamping. I got a bumper. All right, that bumper is too long. I don't know why I made it 10 seconds. I know it never been last so
Good.
long. So, anyways, I found some cool like Airbnb campsites to share with you guys. It's a lazy week for you guys. I'm sorry. I don't care. Yeah. But this first one we found, and I think that you guys will probably get a kick out of this, is called the Creature Camp, and it's in Ashland City, Tennessee. Oh, wait, wrong one. Let me find it real quick. Here it is. So I'll throw it up on screen for you guys. So this is like an Airbnb, and it's basically just a camp trailer. And then around it is like some guy's fever dream sculptures.
All right.
Basically. Like,
So
I'm
you
not
get
sure.
that.
Like, yeah, like there's like a giant a tongue with a tongue, I guess that is. I don't know if you're allowed to like slide on it or something. And then there's a TV with like 3 dicks coming out of it.
So
You know?
besides Instagram stars, who's gonna stay here?
Yeah.
You're doing it for the clout, right? Like, is it super expensive?
It's a little expensive, yeah, and they only open it like during certain times of the year.
Oh
But like
my
the thing
God.
is like these pictures I showed you guys, like that's exactly what it looks like, and they don't show any pictures of inside the trailer that you sleep in.
They
but
don't
it's
need to.
Yeah. But literally, like, this is the only thing I can think about this place is like you would just do some shrooms and go here, because other than these sculptures, there's nothing like they have like the guy gives you 2 gallons of water in the description, and he says don't drink the tap water,
Yeah.
and then like that's it. It's just these weird sculptures outside this, and it's like $800 a night.
And they do this like just drive down that road for about 3 miles. You'll see a
Yeah.
scary face. That's where you won't be.
Yeah, and it's basically
Right.
just a yard. Yeah, with a bunch of shit. Shay says, looks like the artwork from Beetlejuice. Ern says, I wish I remember my friend lived in Denver. I stayed there for 2 weeks. It was supposed to be one night in my way across the country, but I was having fun. And then V8 says, why is the ginger man prepping for 1 gingy, 1 jar? You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking know, man. But like, yeah. So would you stay here, Subarug? Like,
I want to fly the family out, rent a car, and just glamp it, 3 nights there. And so we could take one really cool photo each in front of the octopus looking thing.
and $16,000 photos, yeah.
Yeah. With
And then-
iPhones.
Yeah. The next one I have for you guys is the Dog Bark Park Inn in Cottonwood, Ohio. So essentially, it's like
I
this
already
weird.
hate it.
Yeah,
I already
just,
hate it.
Just wait till you see it.
God damn it.
Just wait till you see it. It's essentially a giant dog dollhouse, and like there's a patio on it, and it's shaped like a giant dog. And when you go inside, like I share some pictures of the inside, they have like a little model of what it looks like. And so basically, like up in the dog's head's like a chair. You just sit up there and think because it's the dog's brain, I guess. And then there's like a bed, but it's got a bunch of like wooden dogs around it. You know what I mean? When Tucky
I
says
wanna
in the
see-
last one, I'd stay there on shrooms. What'd you say, Subarug?
I just want to see the reviews. 5-star stay. This place is rough. Like
The best part is like when you see the picture, the top left picture, that fire hydrant, that's where you use the bathroom. There's no running water in this thing. The fire hydrant is, and it's not even like a bathroom. It's a porta potty with a paper mache fucking fire hydrant around it.
There used to the paper mache. There used to be running water in there, but he was marking his territory all the time or leaking his pipes. So they
That's
had
why.
to install.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. They could have fucking put the fucking, a shower where he pees, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, right underneath him. And that's where I would want a shower.
Yeah. And as a
It's,
dog person, like, I like the idea, just not this one.
Yeah. I like the premise. I hate the application.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would stay at a dog motel where it's like, bring your dogs. There's a bunch of dogs here. When it was that, I was like, cool, dogs barking all night. I fucking hate that. But I would
Yeah.
stay there with my dogs because I know I could travel with them versus stay in the dog place and sit in his head
Yeah.
and pee in the fire hydrant.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just fucking.
dude, there's probably stairs inside the legs you have to climb down to go to the
Yeah,
fire
so if
hydrant.
you look at like the little model thing, you climb up the back legs kind of, or you go up in the there's a stairs that wrap around to that patio, and you go in the sliding dog door, and go into it. Jason says y'all are a bunch of shower pissers, bro. I'd shit in the shower if I could. All right,
Waffle stomp it.
yeah. And then so up next I got for you guys, it's in called the Yellow Submarine in Martin, New Zealand. So apparently this is a legit ass like Soviet era Soviet era submarine, and you can stay in it. And it's just literally up on some sticks in the middle of like a forest.
I'm
And so
sorry.
I'll zoom in on some of these pictures for you guys so you can see.
A submarine on top of sticks in the forest.
Yeah, and like they have this creepy ass like captain mannequin that watches over the sink, I guess. And then like your beds are literally like the like Navy style cots and stuff like that. And like here's the thing, like you can turn anything into an Airbnb, but do you have to?
It's a banana.
Yeah.
We're in New Zealand. There's no bananas. There's kiwis. What is this? It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine. It's the Yellow Submarine.
Jason says this is just another Beatles money grab. You know what I'm saying? Like
Dude.
the mannequin looks like a beetle.
I just want to hear some like Islanders talking about it and just, I don't want to do a New Zealand impression, but just, hey, you staying in the Twinkie, yeah? Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, right? It's awful. I can't do it. I can't stay there. If you went to New Zealand, Vandal, imagine you travel all the way across the country, like, I'm gonna stay in this Soviet thing. Fuck, man. There's
Yeah,
no way someone local would want to stay there.
no, absolutely not. And like my thing is like the only thing I would say this is good for is if like, it floods again, and then you're just sitting there.
Ready to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ready to go. And then last but not least, I got for you guys is the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile in Chicago, Illinois.
No, you can't. You
Yeah.
can't stay in that.
So
can't
yeah,
see
you
that.
can look at wait till these pictures load for you.
You cannot. Oh no, is it broken down?
No.
Is the weenie broken? Is it a
So
broken weenie?
for a while in like 2019, Oscar Mayer had this thing parked in Chicago, like basically Chicago, and they put a little like astroturf in front of it and some lights, and it's got a fridge inside of it, two captain's chairs, and there's like a bed on the driver's side of it,
Yeah.
and you just camp out in the Wienermobile. And like when you look at it from like the bed perspective, it looks nice and cool looking. You know what I mean? But I imagine this is what's inside like Macho Man Randy Savage's brain. This is what he sees.
The beds. Yeah. Oh yeah, brother. I like the mustard. No, the thing that bothers me is I am not I wake up with the sun type of guy.
Yeah.
There's not enough fucking blinds in there. That's
I don't think there's
fucking-
any blinds in here.
It's just bright.
It's just like it's a hot dog roller. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the way I sleep is not comfortable and not appropriate for other people to see. So I wouldn't want people coming by and snapping photos of my sleeping habits.
Your wiener in the wiener. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I expose. Yeah, it would be daunting for everybody.
yeah. V8 says he'd stay here. Delane says she'd stay here. Ern says my wiener has a name and it's OSCARISSAC. Oscar Isaac. V8 says I'd stay there and make Nathan's hot dogs.
Ooh,
He's just into kink shaming, I guess.
it's just rough, dude.
Yeah. But that's been some glamping. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Out of all of them, the hot dog mobile, or the Wiener mobile, is probably the best. You know what I mean? In my opinion.
I don't know. The Tennessee one wins because you didn't even see inside the trailer.
Yeah.
It's gonna be rough. That's where I want to go. That's where I want to go and make a drug deal. Like that's the spot. So that's got to be my favorite. Only 800 a night. Sure, I'll fly to Tennessee for that.
Ern says that dude's a super creeper. Shay likes the Wiener mobile. Of course you do. Who doesn't love a good wiener? You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, I wonder though if they ever upgrade it with a roller. So when you're sleeping, you're just rolling like a hot dog at 7-Eleven.
That's how Jamiroquai made that music video. He was inside the Oscar Mayer Wiener. Future Wiener. It's magic. It's movie magic. I'm not gonna explain it all to you.
Thank you, because I can't understand. So up next, we've got a little bit of Suey Cells. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right, bumpers up. Ern says, "Wait, I'm high. Never mind."
Oh, Ern, you're the #1 commenter of the evening so far. Kudos, Ern. Way to go. He's wearing the crown.
Yeah, you got to take that thing off on your guys' own end. Apparently, I turned it off, so I don't see it, but I guess it doesn't turn it off for you guys.
You don't know who the winner is. I mean, V8's coming in strong with the second two. We'll see how the night turns out. We ready for this?
V8 says when they have a wiener at home and it's Vandal. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay,
You can
good.
sell me.
I'm gonna sell you some truth. I'm gonna
Oh.
sell you some good things here. Let me go this way. Are you sick and tired of going to your favorite food vendor, whether it be a hamburger spot, maybe a taco spot, and having to get all the accoutrement you need from them? Well, I am, and that's why I'm selling you blank packets. Hear me out. Blank packets of sauce. Now, you'll know which packet it is based on the box that you have it in. But I'm selling these blank packets unlabeled, no branding, and there's sauce inside. There really is. Let me open it up. So there's sauce in here. I don't know. It's sauce. And inside these blank packets, you'll get sauces for your own travel needs. Quit going back in line. You already got the food. It's to the table. Where's the ranch? In your pocket. I'm just sick of it. Okay. So basically, I will sell you very low cost 100 packets, $100. Simple stuff. Hear me out. You send me $100. I send you 100 packets, mixed variety up to 20 of each, or just 100 of one flavoring if you're a ketchup guy or a relish guy. Maybe you're into mayonnaise on the go. Point is, blank packet, plenty of sauce, plenty of fun. What do you say, folks? Any questions from the chat? Anyone want to know more about these blank packets and what I have to offer? What kind of
Jay
flavorings
says it's
there could be?
ketchup, but I'm going to say it's something else. With the water consistency, is that the fucking breakfast salsa from McDonald's?
I mean, it is a bit runny, isn't it?
A little bit.
Mm.
Did you sit on it before showing it?
I warmed it up, and that's the point. And this was necessary. Sauce. What kind
So
of
how do you
flavoring is
warm
this?
up a packet of sauce?
You put it in your pocket, but this is fish oil. There's other sauces we have too. Plenty of variety. Mustard, yellow mustard, stone ground mustard. We have catsup. We have ketchup. We have tomato ketchup. We have mayonnaise, Hellman's and Duke's. We have Miracle Whip for the Erns out there. We got flavor options. We got relish. We got sauerkraut on the go. We've thought of everything, and we got it at a low price for you. So fuck waiting in line to go back after your food's sitting there on the table and your oily fries are getting cold. Stop that. Carry a packet in your pocket. Packet in your pocket sauce by Sewer Rug. What do you say? $100. Send you some sauce.
When Tucky Shine says it's mild Taco Bell hot sauce. But wait,
That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good guess. a pretty good guess. It could be
Jason
mild.
says you can also use mayo as lube.
We're not a multifaceted company. We have one simple purpose: to sell you blank sauce that you're going to have to remember what it is when you grab it to take it into the store with you.
He says pocket sauce.
Pocket packets. It's pocket packet sauce. Yes, it's pocket sauce.
V8 says only on Bad Dragons. I don't know what that means. Is that band? I thought you imagined them. I don't know.
If necessary. If necessary. Think about it, Vandal. Have you ever been sitting down to eat and gone, where's my A1 sauce? I don't have A1 sauce, but we have similar products. Okay? Similar. It's a knockoff. It's called B7, but it's close.
I mean, I guess no, I've been living wrong, you know.
Dude, I had to pay for the plastic, the machines to crimp the paper to make it look like packets, the sauces themselves, the machine to fill it in, the stamper to heat it up and put it in place. That's why I'm passing the savings on to you. $100 gets you 100 packets. Think about it.
Can I get a packet of your breath?
I can't bottle that.
Well,
I
it's not a
can't
bottle,
that.
it's a packet.
After smoothie breath, we could do that. We could arrange that. That could be arranged.
When Tucky says tots in one pocket, sauce in the other.
See, he's living.
But is it like
Cherry
loose
Tots.
sauce, Kentucky? Are you just filling up your pocket with sauce, or is it
Not
a
if you ordered
packet?
from me.
Oh yeah,
Not
there
if
you
you
go.
ordered from Pocket Packet. If you ordered from Pocket Packet, he'd be set.
Oh yeah.
We got jellies, not the kind you'd like though. It's peach. We have a marmalade. We have a blackberry. But we're working on finding a strawberry vendor and a grape vendor that will like us in the concept. But as of now, not so much.
Jason says mason jars or balloons for breath, easy peasy.
Very specific.
So what's the shelf
haven't thought
life
of that.
of a pocket packet of pocket juice?
You got about 3 months. You got about
3 months. So I gotta use.
Yeah, we don't.
That's like a packet and a tenth a day.
$100 gets you 100 packets. Okay, that's the deal, and you got about 3 months to use them. Some need to be refrigerated. It'll say on the box that they're shipped in. I'll write it on the box. So that box goes in the fridge, but don't take them out of the box because then you won't know what the flavor is because they're, in case you didn't know, pocket packets are blank. There's no label to them.
V8
So
brings
keep
up
the
a
box.
good point.
What is that?
He says, "What happens when you sit on the packet and it bursts in your pocket?" He sees way too many issues with this.
Okay, product placement is a key factor. We send an instruction video on how to do it. You take your open packet and you put it in your front pocket and you're good to go. No questions.
But what if someone sits on
You
your
put it in
lap?
a back pocket. Yeah.
So what would you
Yeah, for
suggest
your
to a
thigh,
mall
or-
Santa Claus or the President of the United States when a little kid sits on their lap?
Perfect. So I'm glad you asked. We do have a mint. It's like a mint jelly. It's not really for eating. It's more so for aroma. So if you ever do burst a pocket packet, open your mint packet, and that will cover the smell, and people will be like, "Wow, minty crotch," and everyone's happy at that point because it suffices the smell.
Minty Minge, I get you. V8
Yeah.
says, if this were on Shark Tank, Mark Cuban would tell you to leave in shame.
Pocket peanut butter packet? Yeah, I have those too. Crunchy and regular. I mean, we got options, dude. We got vendors willing to cooperate with this, and they're ready to sell. So $100 gets you 100 blank packets. You can mix and match. Anything after 3 boxes, I have to charge extra on shipping, though.
Steve-O said, everyone knows sauces are refrigerated after you open. You, sir, are a fraud.
There's no fraudulence here. Once again, some packets are open, some packets are fridge, some packets are not open, some packets don't go fridge. You have to read the instructions. There's a video with every package.
Jesus Christ. Shay says, I need a pocket packet for lonely nights. Do you have one of those?
Peanut butter packets. That's where I was going with that. I don't think anything is going to be more personal use than the mayo or the peanut butter packets. I think that would be, once again, we're not multifaceted. We haven't branched out yet. What do you got?
Is it chunky peanut butter or smooth?
We have options. We have both. We got chunky and smooth.
When Tucky says, "What if the mean kid in class kicks you in the pocket?"
So we don't have liabilities for that, but what we do have is an added service, the bully protection plan. If someone is mocking you for your pocket packet, you let us know and we will find them on social media and call them a bully, and it will really tarnish their reputation.
Okay. Delane says, "What about women who have no pockets?" But does she mean transgender women? Because most women have a pocket.
Luckily, not only do we have pocket packets, but watch this. These are purse packets. Purse packets are similar to pocket packets, but they have a different feel, a different vibe, and sometimes might even smell like perfume. Just eating some of it. Sorry, it's dripping.
Steve-O says, "What about a pocket pussy packet?"
Excuse me?
Okay,
That's a
next
whole
question.
nother license, dude. Yeah, that's gross, Steve-O. That's a whole nother license. We're not ready or prepared for any sort of pocket preference, whatever you said. I can't even do it. Point is, no.
Delane says, "I can't put these packets in that pocket, Vandal." You can put whatever you want in there. It's 2025. You can vote, like, for now.
Yeah, put things in your
You know,
pockets.
When Tucky Sign says, "In the bra, that's where grandma keeps her tissues."
See, heat consumption. And think about this. You travel, you want to leave town, but you have a favorite sauce from my line of sauces, like the peach jelly. Doesn't test well, but I'm sure someone likes it. You could travel with that peach jelly all the way to wherever you're going and know that you have it for your toast or your steak or whatever you're going to put it on.
All right. So I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm sold on this. I like 16 mayos, 13 ketchups, 2 of the sewer breath.
Write this down.
Yeah.
Okay, you're about 80 short.
Hey, you know what? Dealer's choice on the rest.
Ooh, wild. I like it.
Ern
100
says
bucks, 100 packets.
Ern says prison pocket packet. VA said that's the Miracle Whip packet, Ern. Mark said, Shay, he did say fish oil when she wants talking about her late night pocket packet.
Yeah. I'm just telling you. No Fifi.
Why do I
pocket
have to
packet.
have a imagination? Yeah, so I mean, you got me sold. Where can we find these? Pocketpacket.com? Like,
So that website was like $8. We weren't gonna buy that name. So it's more of a .org.uk right now, but once we get it transcribed, and then it doesn't say pocket on it, but it does say packet. We're working that out. We're gonna update you once the website is cleared for use to sell goods across the U.S. without refrigeration, because we don't have dry ice. That'd be even more money. $100, 100 packets coming to you.
so how many uses do you get out of a pocket packet?
That depends on your preference. You could probably get 3 good squeezes out of a pocket packet. And I'm talking like pea-sized squeezes. So the volume isn't there yet, but we're growing, okay? And the packets are going to be longer soon. But right now, 3 good pearls, and you're set.
All right. Well, you guys are super rook. You get pocket packets nowhere.
Coming to you soon, pocket packets. $100 gets you 100 pack.
When Tucky says, "Can I order directly?"
They're blank, so you have to keep the box. Did I tell you that part, guys? You got to keep the box because there's no way of knowing what's in the packets unless you have the box. That's how I store them at home, too. I can't afford the ink. It's fucking expensive.
When Tucky wants to know, for adult customers, can you offer booze in the pocket packets?
Booze pocket packets? What are these, shots? It'd be like a quarter shot. That's about how much liquid we could fit.
Is it
And
like-
alcohol is a whole nother service.
Yeah, is it the box of wine you're really cornering the market? You know?
I got to check out the licensing for that. Maybe soon, alcoholic pocket packets for those that need a sip on the go. We'll get all the good stuff. We'll get 99 bananas. We'll get Steel Cobra. We'll get 411. We'll get the good stuff for you guys.
I didn't see your comment, Jason. Oh wait, packetpussy.tv.
No.
Do you run your ads
we
on
wouldn't call
Tubi?
it. Do I have Tubi? We could. PBS, Tubi, NPR, wherever you want to find us, we'll be there. Public
Steve-O
access.
said pocket packets are growers and not showers.
There's not much in the packet, Steve. I'm gonna be honest.
When Tucky says Four Loco, Four Loco pocket packets.
There we go. Mike's Hard, Four Loco.
Mike's
we got
what?
them all. Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Oh, okay.
I almost finished it. Sorry, the packet's coming back up. This one is a bad batch. Don't buy this batch, whatever this one is, but the next batch is going to be better. This is rough.
You just fucking still eating it.
It's ruining my dinner.
I'll take
Pocket packets, $100 gets you 100 packs. Keep the box. Some go in the fridge, some don't. It will say it on there. There's a link to the YouTube video on how to carry it when you buy a box. I'm not giving the link out for free. You got to buy stuff to watch the video on how to carry it.
When Tucky says I'm not hard. Do you have a blue pill pocket packet?
Once again, I see a lot of you leaning towards the sexual pocket protection plan. We don't have that. We don't have any licensing for anything perverted. What we have is $100 gets you 100 blank packets, mix and match, keep the boxes, and we'll have a website soon.
All right. Well, Jason, last question we'll take from chat, then we'll move on. Jason says, any chance for a packet suppository?
This sounds poopy. Suppository? Just like a poop thing? Wait, what
Wait,
is
are your
suppositories
packets
do?
biodegradable so they can shove them up your ass? they just
And they break down? No, absolutely not. They are plastic. We got like third-rate plastic too. You know, some are recyclable. No,
Yeah.
these the recycle plant pisses on me about. They get mad at me. They go, "Hey, we got more of your pocket packets."
They're
I was
all
like, "How
made
can you
from-
tell?"
They're all made from leftover Ronald McDonald's from the Happy McDonald days.
Yeah, they're like, "How?" I'm like, "How can you tell they're my pocket packets causing these problems?" And the landfill's like, "Oh, because it's fucking everything up here." And I'm like, "Fuck you guys. Check with the county. I have a registered license. So whatever they're telling me, fucking horseshit."
Do you have a pocket packet patent pending?
I have a pended packet pocket that already passed the patent pending. Patent
Oh.
pending is already proceeded. This is
Okay.
patent.
All right, guys, you heard it here. Pocket packet post pending postpartum depression, whatever the fuck it is. Well, thank you, Sewer, for
Buy my
Pres-
packets.
presenting the pocket packet pending postpartum depression. We got boat parts next. Oh my god.
Yeah, we made
All right.
it. Sorry, Captain.
Boat parts bumpers down. So if you're new here for whatever fucking reason, we play this little game called Boat Parts. I find items. I can't stop looking. I can find items on Craigslist, and I put them on screen with the description and the pictures for Ian, who never is here for it, and then you guys bid on it. It's Price is Right rules. You can't have the same bid as someone else. Closest to going without going over wins. But does anyone ever really win? No. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. But up first, I've got for you guys is some vintage stuff, and we have vintage Topps metal buttons. Let's say that 5 times fast. Vintage Topps metal. Yeah. Anyways, vintage Topps packet penny packet pocket packet metal buttons. The description says bag of 80s Topps baseball metal buttons. What you see is what you get. Fully waterproof. So I put V8 says Peter Pepper prepared a patent pending pertaining to pocket packets.
I love that the listing said, "Hey, these metal pins are waterproof.
Yeah.
They're fucking metal, dude." Like, oh, that's good.
I'm fucking crying over here.
I was hoping it wasn't the metal that dissolves in water. I'd be like, I don't know if I could get these tops pins. Do they melt in water?
So, on these things, let me zoom in for you. It's just a bunch of dudes' faces on some metal pins. Like, I don't fucking, I don't know. I don't watch basketball, so I'm not sure what these are for. But yeah, let's see. V8 has the first bid with 12 tetanus shots. Alex, that's Wheel of Fortune.
Okay, Vanna. Next.
Ern says 17, and not dollars, not cents, just 17. Kentucky says fully waterproof. Damn, I'll do $15 hair bobs. Jay says 40.
Wow, we got a buyer.
Yeah. So you're a guy with a backpack, but you don't have anywhere to go, and you want to put a bunch of stuff on it, and you work at Chili's. What are you paying for these, Sewer Rug?
You tell me I need more flair? I feel like
I didn't say that. Woo! But yeah, working flair.
I feel like I got enough flair. I wouldn't give you $1 over $250. That sounds about reasonable. This is a collector's edition. There's probably a Michael Jordan's tops in there,
Maybe. Let me look at the
$250.
pictures. No, yeah.
Yeah, I see Green Lantern. I see Michael Jordan. I see all the baseball players.
V8 says you're thinking of gallium. Corporate Jason says a bag of meth. Bob Kentucky Shine says more flair. Jason just cutting out the middleman. So the actual price being sought for these bootins is $20.
I was pretty close.
Yeah, you're very close. But Ern wins this one.
There you go. Tell us what you're gonna use these pens for. Display them on a nice leather jacket, maybe a blue jean one. You're gonna have a fuzzy board on top of your mantle. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know, Ern, with your parted haircut, since no one's ever done it before.
Never
Up
seen
next, we got for you guys an off-road camping trailer, 1998 military trailer M116A3 with Tough Stuff elite rooftop tent, including an annex room, 4 to 5 person tan coloring, and 270 awning. New 37-inch tires on 17-inch Method racing wheels. A lunette ring for spindle hitch. Trailer's in great condition. Tent and awning are brand new. Installed this past spring. Left and right parking brakes, hydraulic surge brakes have been checked and operate perfectly. Lights work on 24 volts as well as 12 volts. 7-pin RV plug adapter included. Trailer weighs around 2,200 pounds and pulls straight down the road. Comes with bill of sale and an SF97 certificate of title. All you need to do is get a new title at the DMV. Adventure awaits.
Does it though? Does adventure wait in a military/racing vehicle? I mean, the name alone sounds tough. It's like it's not a Raptor or a Spinner or an Airstream. It's an M116-8251, right?
Yeah.
Sounds fucking fancy, man. I mean, you're cruising around. You need to pop a tent, pop a squat, pop a tent.
So, as someone that served,
Yeah.
yeah. No.
Okay. How's this treat you in the drive-throughs? That's all I want to know. Is it
So I didn't include the picture of it folded down, but it does close up pretty nice. That top stuff, goes flat and all that shit. And it does look pretty streamlined. But basically all this guy did was tweaker weld one of those fucking on top of your truck camper things to this.
Yeah. Does it look streamlined or does it look like a rickshaw when it's all closed down?
Yeah. It looks a little streamlined. So V8's first with 3,900, Pat. When Tucky says he's going to put them on his suspenders for flair. Shade comes in with a hot $3 and some dip. And I got to tell you, that's probably the best bid I've seen so far. Ern says adventure awaits. They're hipsters. It'll be expensive. Hashtag van life assholes. Corporate Jason says trade for a 1985 Fiero, Tom. It's about the same size, if you just count the trailer.
Sure.
So you have to go out, Sewer. There's an emergency sewer situation. And you've got to set up a base camp, and you're going to use this. How much are you going to pay to use this?
This is a snipe and a true execution. I'd wake up in bed. Hoorah! Get some! $39, $34.99. $34.99. I'm sniping. Fuck
Okay,
yeah.
Sniping Jay, gotcha.
Boom,
Hearn
boom,
said
boom, boom.
22. Wintuggy said 75 in a can of dip. 7,500 in a can of dip. Let's see. The actual retail price sought for this off-road camping trailer is $6,000.
Where'd my hair
Six-
go?
$1,000.
Where'd my hair go? For this military off-road racing vehicle? The M116-825? Fuck, man. $6,000? It's not even a running vehicle. You have to attach it to a running vehicle for it to get anywhere.
Yeah. And here's the thing, like, if he's using that thick, like, rubber fucking tent netting that we had in the Army, when as soon as you step in that motherfucker, you're sweating. Like, your sweat is sweating. Like,
Sweat.
Yeah.
So that musk smell in there must be potent.
yeah. Ern says, told you, hipster tweakers. Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
So up next, I guess this is what all the cool kids are doing now. A 2003 Pokemon Gengar Sky Ridge PSA level 8.
Does that mean V8 won the last fucking station wagon?
Yeah, V8 was closest without going over.
Way to go, V8. Enjoy your military days.
You fucking stolen valor ass.
What makes the grass grow?
V8's ball sweat. So we have this Gengar. It's from 2003. I don't know. I gave up Pokemon cards way before they even had this design, so I have no clue.
This is 3rd edition. Gold pack. I just wanted to say something Pokemon. I don't know. I don't know the rules.
I don't know what edition. It has to be somewhere up there. Because
I
the
don't know.
Gengars, when I was a kid, were, they weren't holographic.
Sure.
Or were they? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. But apparently he does something called hydrokinesis, and then you got to flip a coin, and then if your mom drops us off, my mom will pick us up, I guess. I don't know.
I was playing Beyblade. I really thought that was going to win over
Man.
Pokemon.
I thought
Dude,
I liked it.
and they would just hit each other, and then one. It was science, dude. You never know if you're going to win or not.
Shay's coming in hot with $2,000.
Jiminy Crickets for a card?
Yeah.
You could make one of these.
You could literally like glue some glue on a glitter or something.
You can print one of these.
Yeah.
$2,000.
Ern says 150. V8's coming in hot with 1,200 Pokeballs, but are they Master Balls, or are they Bader Balls, or are they Vader Balls? Kentucky Shine says it's in a plastic case, so $27.
Okay.
Ern wants to bring back Pogs. I got some gold. Yeah, there's some like people out there collecting those. You could probably make some money on eBay, man.
Dude, we'll swap photos, Ern. I got some slammers and some shirtless photos. We'll swap photos, dude. No, for Pogs. I was saying I have slammers.
Oh, okay.
I have some good Pogs, but I have some slammers too. Some really like metal with like fingerprints in them. Some are plastic and thick.
Corporate Jason says 7,500. V8 says 12,000, not 1,200. That's what I said. I don't know. I just work here, man.
Hey, man.
So you got to go to a Pokebottle, right?
Yeah.
Rug. And so your arch nemesis, which is like the nephew of the guy that gave you a Pokemon that you never met before in your life, wants to fight you, and you really need a Gengar that's going to do hydrokinesis for 40 damage if you flip a coin. How much are you going to pay to attain this Gengar?
Here's the problem. If I pay what they're asking, I won't have a fucking coin in my pocket to flip. I'll pay $3.50 for an unopened pack and see what I get. So
All right.
just fucking $3.50 and tax.
So the actual retail price for this Gengar is $1,700.
I mean, it's a piece of paper, It's ink on a paper. God damn it. Gotta
He
catch them
shouldn't have
all.
corrected me, I guess. He would have won it.
Yeah. Now who's the winner? Who gets it?
It's gonna be Ern.
Earn.
Yeah.
He earned it.
Yeah, he
fair.
earned it with that 150.
That's
And then
fair with me.
last but not least, go back to our roots here, back when we first started this. We got Shay says I wasn't far off. No, but you went over, unfortunately.
Yeah, you were the person at the rally.
You should have
that just
circumcised your
didn't make
bid.
You were too transfixed on the guy dressed up as Pikachu in the
Yeah.
fucking whole convention. It's fine.
But last one. Paul Cole's having a good night with his lady. Stay cloudy. Have a good night, Paul. The last one we have for you guys, we're going back to the roots, is a Dragonfly Pro 7 Fish Finder Chirp Transducer Wi-Fi Navionics Plus charts. Selling by Dragonfly, and he put the trademark fucking symbol. TM
Yes.
Pro 7 Fish Finder chart plotter with chirp transducer Wi-Fi Navionics charts was used on a 17-foot Triumph 170cc at La Jolla around San Diego. Unit is in great condition. Screen protector never removed except for bottom left corner. Comes with fish finder, transducer, power and transducer cables, mounting bracket, 8 gigabyte SD card, and Navionics Plus charts installed.
Fuck yeah, dude. This is it. This is the Garmin of the fish world, you know? This is the Tom Tom of the Tom below. This is how you get those guppies.
Well, look at the screen on that thing, dude. It's huge.
That's what I'm
Imagine
saying.
the fish you could see on it.
Dude, I could watch my first porno on there and be very content.
That's a
What?
little fishy.
I'll watch one on there. Little fish.
I've never seen a porno. So
You ever
you get
seen
the
Splash?
cables.
I mean,
You know, you
it's
get an
like-
SD card. We got in chat, V8 said 250, and then Colorado says 300. Shay says, fuck you, V8, 251. Jason's going for a cool 600. Ern's betting Big Mouth Billy Bass with 400. Jay's dropping a hot 900, like Tony Hawk, and like 2,000 and whatever. V8 says, let's chip in and buy it and go look for Nessie. Kentucky says 375. And Ern says, I'm one of them trans fish finders.
One of them trans fish finders.
So
Got it.
you're doing a job, right, Sewer Rug?
Yeah.
And apparently there's a brown trout that's gone rogue in the sewer, and you got to find it. And this, there's a fucking, and the only way you can find it is with this fish finder. And you pull up to this guy's house in Sabre Springs, and what are you gonna offer him to find that brown trout for this fish finder?
I mean, my true bid would be so on the nose, you would think that I've already purchased this. So I have to say it's going to be 175.
175. All right. So the actual fish scale price is $300.
Who's on the nose?
Colorado Weeju.
He gets it. You get it, man. Find all those fish in the desert. He lives in the desert. How's he going to find fish? There's no lakes.
I've never been to a fish, so I don't know.
We got to market.
Yeah. I've been to a Long John Silver's. Does that count?
It's close enough. Have you ever
There's
seen
no one
Splash?
left, but I've been to one. And you know
I
what?
can't
While
do
we're
that.
talking about it, let's bring back Long John Silver's with some patent pending pocket packets.
$100 gets you 100 packets. I don't want to tell you anymore. It's pretty serious stuff.
Well, that's it. That's all we got. I hate you guys. Sewer Rug's still eating a salad. It's got to be hot by now, isn't it? Like,
It's a bit warm. Watermelon is not sweet and savory anymore. It's garlicky. Hey, so that New Yorker was right. Oh, Sewer guy must be lonely. Gotta talk to yourself. I like talking to myself with Vandal, with all of you here. This is my friendship. This is my companionship. And then after this, I'm rogue for 6 more days, and then we'll do it all over again. But until that time, I'm Sewer Rug. That's Vandal. Thanks for having me, Vandal. And this is me signing out of the Friday Fallout. Okay, bye.
yeah, what Sewer Rug said. We'll be back next week with stuff. I'm going to try and get the butthole butt plug video for you guys, But you're going to have to pay for it at the link in the bio. You know what I mean? And it's going to be, I'm going to charge you guys $29.99 for the subscribe. But then I'm also going to send you pay-per-view messages, so you have to pay for the good stuff. And then just repost what I put on Instagram, which is nothing. You know what I mean? Whatever. Shay says, awesome show, Gussies. She meant guys, but Gussie's even better.
You Gussie.
There's a new way to say pussy. Anyways, back next week with stuff. Anthony's still, recovering, healing up from some stuff. Show him some love at _Anthony Ramella. Will he see it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He doesn't check his Instagram anymore. V8 says, why does Suey and Jersey guy have the same fucking cadence? He's a New Yorker. Hey, we're streaming here. If you want weed and weed stuff, go check out rogueshop.com. There's a code SHEDTIME something 20 or something. Go back and watch like 50 videos when Anthony said it, because guess what? I'm not a good person. I don't listen when anyone talks. You know what I mean? So anyways, that's it. I don't know what to tell you guys. If you're going to go out and get some Gussie, make sure you cover your wussy with some patent pending pocket packets. And that's it. That's all we got for you guys. Have a good weekend. Goodbye. Fuck off. I don't know. Go home. Tell your mom.